lot going on and I was really stressed out. And I just wanted to scream.
I was under a lot of pressure because I was getting bad grades and I just didn't know what to do.
I was a mess. I had so many things going on. I didn't know what direction it was going, and I felt overwhelmed, frustrated, and I wasn't sure what to do. I had a lot of pressure and a lot of problems with bringing up my teenage children. I really needed someone to talk to and provide some answers for me.
I think we all have a blueprint of how we think life is supposed to go. And then when it doesn't quite go the way that we think it should, we react to that badly. It's when we react to it badly that we find ourselves coming in for therapy. And that's when we get a lot of our clients, because they just feel that things shouldn't have happened the way they did, but they did. And so making that next step is confusing and can be overwhelming, and they come in very emotional.
I think it's big things, small things. You have some couples who come in and they're on the verge of divorce. You have some couples come in and it's a matter of financial problems that they're having. Some come in and it ends up being family counseling because their issues are with their children. Maybe it's parenting.
Just going through life can be stressful enough, and sometimes we need additional tools. We need additional ways of thinking to help us go past that. So I'd like to try to encourage people that it's not necessarily something to be afraid of, look down upon. Sometimes the first step is the hardest step, and the journey of 1,000 steps begins with the first step.
I came here because my parents told me about it. I was nervous at first because I'm not good with expressing my feelings to others. My parents encouraged me to come here because they heard it was a really great place. My experience with the therapist was good. They were really friendly to me and they helped a lot. They talked to my teacher to make sure I wasn't under too much stress anymore. I like the therapist. I trust them because they're really nice to me.
Once I started seeing my therapist at Choices, I felt much better. I was able to make more clear decisions and get my life back on track. Well, I decided to come because I knew that I was overwhelmed and that things weren't going as planned, and I knew I needed professional help. My experience with a therapist, I found that she was a good listener. She not only listened to me, at the end of the session, she gave me a lot of ideas on how to relieve my pressure at home and how to handle certain issues as they come up.
Our job is really to hear what our clients have to say, and we have to be where the client is. We can't be worrying about our things or what's going on. We can't really have solved their problem for them because it just will never work that way. It's got to be them coming to the realization of what they want to do. And so sometimes we have to help them find their strengths. Sometimes they don't realize strengths that they have all along. And sometimes they have irrational thoughts about a situation, and you can ask them questions to kind of get them thinking about things in a different way. People feel that if they come to counseling, sometimes it will show that they're weak. And I think it really takes a strong person to say, I'd like some help.
Not all the counseling that we do is always in the office. Sometimes it can be in the home, sometimes it can be in a school environment. So there's lots of different things that are coming up, because once you change the environment and you're maybe not such in the office setting, you see different dynamics happening too within families and couples and with kids.
I think one of the things that makes Choices special is that the therapists really like the people we work with, and we really want to help people make change.
We like to meet the different clients that we have. They're unique. They all have their own special qualities, their special ways of learning different things, and it kind of gives us an experience too as they're going through their own personal issues and experiences.
That this is a safe, secure, and open environment, non-judgmental. We're not looking at you, saying, oh, you thought this or you thought that, bad person. No. We want them to feel safe and secure, because this should be a place where it's like when you have doctors or lawyers. There's privilege between doctors and the clients, or the lawyers and the clients. It's the same thing here, and we take that very seriously.
I'm so happy I came to Choices Counseling Service because it feels like 1,000 weight have been lifted off my shoulders.
Well, I must say, I'm very happy that I came to Choices. I think that anyone that has any problems that needs someone to talk to, I think this would be the environment that you